Imagine a world where your financial app predicts your needs before you even realize them, recommending the right investment, detecting fraud before it happens, and automating decisions that once took hours of manual work. That world isn't in the future. It's already here. Today, AI isn't an add-on feature in finance. It's the engine under the hood. And behind every AI-powered financial service is a complex infrastructure that makes prediction, automation, and intelligence possible at scale. In this video, we're breaking down the hidden systems, the data, the platforms, and the architecture that are enabling AA1 to rewire financial services from payments and lending to risk, compliance, and personalization. Whether you're a fintech enthusiast, a developer, or someone who just wants to understand why AI matters in finance, this is your roadmap to the infrastructure powering tomorrow's money. What we mean by AI-powered financial services. Before we dive into infrastructure, we need to clarify what AI-powered financial services actually means. In the early 2000s, financial tech focused on digitizing existing processes, online banking portals, digital payments, automated teller machines. These systems were essentially traditional finance, just faster and digital. But in the 2020s and beyond, AI has shifted the paradigm from digital to intelligent. Finance is not just move faster, it is interpreted, predicted, and optimized. Examples include A1, credit scoring that evaluates risk beyond credit scores, personalization engines that tailor offers based on behavior, fraud detection using anomaly detection and predictive modeling, robo-advisors that rebalance portfolios automatically, automated compliance and AML systems marking suspicious patterns. This shift from transaction processing to behavioral intelligence is what truly defines AI-powered financial services. The four pillars of AI fintech infrastructure powering intelligent services requires a foundational architecture built on four key pillars. 1. Data infrastructure. At the core of AI is data, not just amounts, but quality, structure, and accessibility. Financial systems generate massive amounts of data every second: transactions, customer interactions, device metadata, market feeds, and more. To make that data usable, data must be collected in real time, stored in scalable systems, cleaned, labeled, and integrated across silos. Without robust data infrastructure, AA1 models cannot train effectively. Cloud and computing platforms, AA1 workloads are heavy. They require compute power far beyond traditional servers. Cloud computing platforms like AWS, GCP, and Azure provide scalable compute clusters, GPU acceleration for training, distributed storage systems. These environments allow fintechs to deploy and retrain models continuously without massive upfront hardware costs. APIs, the middleware, APIs, or application programming interfaces, act as bridges between services. They allow banking systems to communicate with AA1 engines, third-party services to plug into core banking, real-time data flows without bottlenecks. APIs make financial infrastructure modular, scalable, and extensible. AI model platforms. Beyond data and compute, we need environments to train, deploy, monitor, and govern AI models. These platforms handle model versioning, performance monitoring, feedback loops, bias detection, and explainability. Together, these four pillars create an ecosystem where AI can operate at financial scale. Data, the fuel for financial intelligence. AI's power in finance depends on two things: data volume, more data means more patterns; data context, meaning attached to behavior. Financial data is sensitive, regulated, and fragmented, which makes it powerful but also difficult to use. Imagine an AA1 model trying to predict default risk. It needs more than loan history, repayment records. It needs spending patterns, income variability, market sentiment, behavioral engagement signals. This requires pulling together data from transaction logs, account histories, customer interactions, external feeds like market prices, social signals. To make this data usable, data pipelines must normalize and transform raw logs. Streaming platforms like Kafka ensure real-time flows. Data lakes and warehouses allow AA1 models to access historical context. This is why data infrastructure isn't just storage, it's the nervous system of AA1 finance. The AI Satu layer, models and ensemble systems. Once data is flowing, it needs to be interpreted. This is where the A ke satu layer comes in, a set of models and systems trained to detect patterns, predict outcomes, and generate decisions. A ke satu in financial services isn't a single monolith. It's a stack of models, including supervised learning models for classification tasks, unsupervised learning systems to detect anomalies, reinforcement learning for adaptive decision-making, natural language processing for interpreting text, customer chats, and unstructured data, graph neural networks for network-based fraud detection. Each model specializes in a task, and orchestration layers decide which models act in real time. For example, a transaction triggers a real-time scoring model, a behavior analysis model, a risk classifier, a compliance filter. Only if all checks pass does the system allow the transaction, all in milliseconds. This multi-model architecture is what separates simple automation from intelligent automation. Security and compliance in AI financial systems, AI ke satu can accelerate decisions, but it also introduces new risks. Because financial systems are regulated and handle sensitive data, security and compliance are non-negotiable. Modern AI infrastructure must support explainable AI models, must provide reasons behind decisions so auditors and regulators can interpret them. Bias mitigation. Financial decisions must be fair and non-discriminatory. Data privacy controls that align with laws like GDPR, CCPA, PDPA, etc. Secure access controls for data and models. This requires model governance tools, audit trails, federated learning options for privacy-safe training, encryption frameworks. In other words, A ke satu in finance doesn't just need power, it needs trust. And trust is the foundation upon which A ke satu financial infrastructure must be built. Real-world use cases. Let's bring these abstract ideas into concrete examples. 1. Fraud detection. Traditional systems use rules like if transaction greater than 10, flag. A ke satu systems do something far deeper. They analyze user behavior patterns, network relationships, timing anomalies, and historical risk footprints. This reduces false positives dramatically and surfaces threats earlier. Personalized financial advices. A ke satu advisors analyze spending behavior, investment history, market trends to tailor recommendations in real time. This replaces generic advice with contextual, individualized insights. Intelligent credit scoring. Instead of relying solely on credit history, AI can incorporate cash flow dynamics, alternative data sources, nuanced risk modeling. This enables more inclusive credit access. Challenges and ethical considerations. Even the most sophisticated infrastructure faces challenges. Data silos. Merging across banks, fintechs, and external sources is complex. Regulatory fragmentation. Different jurisdictions mean different rules. Biased and fairness, AI can accidentally reinforce inequality if not designed responsibly. Skill gaps. Organizations need talent that understands both finance and AI ke satu. The future of AI financial infrastructure. As we move deeper into 2026 and beyond, the lines between finance and AI satu will blur even further. We will see decentralized AI satu financial services, edge AI satu for real-time local decisioning, AI-native digital currencies, universal financial identity systems. The winner won't be the fastest AI satu. It will be the most trustworthy, explainable, and secure AI satu. So when we talk about AI-powered financial services, what we're really talking about isn't just smarter apps or faster transactions. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how money understands us. Behind every instant fraud alert, every personalized budget recommendation, every automated credit decision, there's an invisible infrastructure quietly working in the background. Data pipelines flowing in real time, cloud systems scaling on demand. AP is connecting ecosystems, and the AI satu models constantly learning, adapting, and improving. This infrastructure is what turns finance from a static system into a living one, capable of responding, predicting, and evolving alongside human behavior. But with that power comes responsibility. Because the future of finance won't be defined by who builds the most advanced AI. It will be defined by who builds the most trustworthy one. Systems that are transparent, decisions that can be explained, technology that empowers people rather than replacing judgment. As we move deeper into 2026 and beyond, the question is no longer whether AI will shape financial services. It already does. The real question is how intentionally we design the foundations beneath it. So the next time an app predicts your needs before you ask, or a system stops fraud before it happens, remember, it's not magic, it's infrastructure. Thoughtfully designed, carefully governed, and increasingly essential to the way modern finance works. If this video helped you understand what's really powering AE in finance, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Which part of this infrastructure do you think will have the biggest impact in the next few years? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.